Hi class, I'm going to introduce my group's FSN 275 foodborne illness case study. We researched the Brightfarms salmonella outbreak from this year, 2021. My name is Kelsey Colbo and I am a fourth year agricultural communications major.
Hi, my name is Kayla Dabowski, and I'm also a fourth year agricultural communications major.
Hi, my name is Ashley Jordan, and I'm a second year agricultural communications major.
Hi, my name is Nadine Redling, and I am a fourth year agricultural communications major.
Hi there, my name's Josh Dean, and I'm a fourth year agriculture communication student.
And our sixth group member is Raina Hagan, who is a fifth year agricultural science major, and we are editing her into our video. To start my group's case study, I'm going to begin with some background information on the organism we researched. The full name of our organism is Salmonella typhimurium. The organism can be characterized as an anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic simply means that the bacteria cannot live or grow when oxygen is not present. The illness can arise from undercooked meat, poultry, eggs, cereal, pet food, peanut butter, contaminated produce, and water, as well as milk and dairy products. But salmonella is most commonly traced back to eggs and poultry. The onset of salmonella is known to set in between 12 to 14 hours after ingestion. While symptoms can last up to 2 to 3 days, the illness is known to cause fever and severe diarrhea, as well as vomiting, which eventually leads to severe dehydration, another well-known symptom. Salmonella can survive and reproduce between the temperatures of 2 degrees Celsius and up to 54 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit, this would be 35.6 to 129.2 degrees. As well, for suitable pH, the bacteria can survive between 4.5 to 9.5. However, the optimal growth environment for Salmonella stands at 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, with a pH of 6.5 to 7.8. Salmonella is classified as a gram-negative bacteria and is non-spore forming. Uniquely, Salmonella can cause reactive arthritis roughly 2 to 3 months after the disease has run its course. I also thought it was very interesting that only 20 to 10,000 cells are necessary for an infective dose.
Product description. So in this recall, there was a variety of packaged salad greens that were recalled. The following varieties were Nutri-Greens, Butter Crisp, Harvest Crunch, Mighty Romaine, 50/50 Spring and Spinach, Spring Crunch, Lakeside Crunch, Spring Mix, and Sunny Crunch. And then they later were called Baby Spinach. All of their products are grown in a hydroponic system, and although they're not organic, they do market that they are free of preservatives and free of pesticides. When they process their material, they only use modified atmospheric packaging according to their website. This allows the lettuce and other greens to stay green and prevent wilting, and so it balances the air within the packaging to keep them looking fresher longer for the consumer.
So I will be going over the company information. Our company is Brightfarms. They were founded by Paul Lightfoot and Ted Kaplow in 2011 from a desire to grow food in the same communities where it would be consumed. Their company mission is giving more people access to the freshest, tastiest, cleanest, most responsibly grown produce available for the health of all people and our planet. Brightfarms products include 12 varieties of packaged salads and herbs, ranging from baby spinach to basil. All of the Brightfarms produce is grown locally in their greenhouses using a hydroponic system. Through the use of sustainable hydroponic indoor farms, the company is able to yield 10 times more leafy greens per acre than outdoor fields and use 80% less water, 90% less land, and 95% less shipping fuel than long-distance field-grown produce. Continuing with company information, because Brightfarms strives to deliver the freshest produce possible, they harvest, package, and send out their products same day, allowing it to arrive at grocery stores within 24 hours of harvest. Brightfarms strives to reach beyond organic through providing pesticide-free and non-GMO products to their customers. Even with the salmonella outbreak in their products, Brightfarms is still in business today. Brightfarms locations. Although founded in 2011, the first Brightfarms greenhouse opened its doors in 2013 in Yardley, Pennsylvania. As of today, Brightfarms currently has 5 farms, and their locations include Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Ohio, Rochelle, Illinois, Culpeper, Virginia, and Hendersonville, North Carolina. Brightfarms is expanding and plans to build greenhouses all across the United States in the future.
Outbreak information. To start, the outbreak occurred from June 10th, 2021 to August 18th, 2021. For those 2 months, the outbreak spread throughout Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Overall, there are 31 reported illnesses, 4 hospitalizations, and no deaths. We can assume that there are many more cases from this outbreak than reported. There are 18 reported cases in Illinois, 10 in Wisconsin, 1 in Michigan, and 2 in Pennsylvania. Those who were infected ranged from ages 1 to 86. The median age was 44, and 60% of the 31 reported were female.
So you might be asking yourself, how did this outbreak occur? Well, that's a good question. And like how Caleb pointed out, Bright Farm does grow their crops with an indoor hydroponic closed system. So it's very good at preventing the diseases. But if a disease like salmonella enters those hydroponic water systems, then it can spread all over. So when the outbreak was first found, the FDA collected samples throughout all the greenhouses and found that there was salmonella in each of the water. And they also found strains of the salmonella strain outside in a storm drain. So you might ask yourself, how did this occur? Well, the FDA doesn't know, but we can make some safe assumptions. One, the farms are near an animal plant, which animal runoff is a way salmonella can get into the waters. So that could be a possible solution. Or from an outside vector coming in, working with the outside vegetables is also another route. So what did Bright Farms do to make sure that this outbreak doesn't happen again? They recalled all their leafy green vegetables that were in contact with the Rochelle facility. They also got stricter food safety protocols, including testing all products, not just the leafy greens, to make sure that there's no salmonella being distributed at all. And they also did a voluntary recall. So the FDA didn't tell them to recall. Bright Farms did, hoping that no people would get sick. And they also focused on removing any expired vegetables from grocery shelves. And then finally, was there any legal action taken? None whatsoever. And October 6th, literally 7 days from now, the FDA announced that the salmonella outbreak has ended. Done.
As my classmates stated, the Bright Farms outbreak involved contaminated salad. Salad is a raw food, but not something that we think of as traditionally having to cook. I'm going to be talking about some similar salmonella outbreaks involving raw foods that people consume regularly. The first outbreak I looked at was Jules Cashew Brie cheese. The first person got sick on December 1st, 2020, and the last person got sick May 9th, 2021. Overall, there were 20 illnesses, 5 hospitalizations, 0 deaths, and it was across 4 states. The product was recalled, and the people who got sick ranged in ages from 1 to 72 years old with a median age of 26. 15 of the people interviewed reported eating Jules cashew brie cheese. The strains of salmonella that they found were Chester and Urbana. They found Urbana salmonella in samples of raw cashews that were used to make the brie cheese, and this outbreak ended July 7th, 2021. The second outbreak I looked at was pre-cut melons. There were 137 reported cases across 10 states, 38 hospitalizations, 0 deaths, and the product again was recalled. People that got sick ranged in ages from less than 1 year old to 98 years old with a median age of 53. And 53 of 83 people interviewed reported eating cut melons. The outbreak strain that they found was Salmonella Carau. The first person got sick on March 3rd, 2019, and the last person got sick May 1st, 2019. Evidence indicated that the pre-cut melons were supplied by Cato Foods LLC, and that was the likely source of the outbreak. The outbreak officially ended May 24th, 2019. The last outbreak that I looked at was on onions. There were 1,127 cases across 48 states with 167 hospitalizations. This was a much larger outbreak, and evidence from this outbreak showed that red onions from Thompson International Incorporated were the likely source of the outbreak. Other onion types were also contaminated due to the fact that they were growing together and harvested together. And the salmonella strain that they ended up finding was Salmonella Newport. I'd like to end this presentation by saying that I learned a lot from this group project. And the most important thing I learned is that salmonella can be present in many kinds of food, not just raw meat. Thank you. By saying that I learned a lot from this group project. And the most important thing I learned is that salmonella can be present in many kinds of food, not just raw meat. Thank you.